Hey YouTube, how you doing? I am back for another review. This is Empire Review, and this is a 2-week review since I did not get to make a video last week. So last week's episode, I've got a couple of little notes. Was false impressions. That was the episode where Lucius and was trying to get Hakeem to focus, and he took away his tickets. He sent Becky to the concert. At the concert backstage event, something popped off. The artist shot somebody or roughed up somebody. I can't remember, and the artist got put in jail. So basically, what happened with that is that the artist belonged to somebody that Lucius, I guess, used to work with and who scammed him or whatever. And he's also a part of the Nation, which it looks like Lucius has a background with the Nation. The Nation killed his dad. And so basically between him and Cookie, they got the artist to come over to Empire and to record from a phone on jail. That was that. Cookie. Cookie made some moves happen. She went in and talked to the mom with the Nation, got that sympathy over there. She was working out some things with Tiana. Last week's episode was a good episode, but nothing really stuck out that I really remember because I'm going really off of memory. Which brings us to this episode. This episode is Dangerous Bonds. So the episode starts off with Hakeem and Tiana coming from some award show, whatever. They're on the red carpet basically, and they call him Takeem. They call them Takeem, and they were talking to Tiana, talking about her and her career, and they kept referring to Hakeem as Lucius Lyon's son. She was like, no, he has a name. And, oh, he's going to be hot, blah, 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 and he's dropping this single, Drip Drop. Let's talk about that for a second. Why drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop? Oh, okay. I guess cliche, catchy. I was like, why? I listened to it. I mean, the beat is good, don't get me wrong, but it's just a cliche song. Drip, drop, make me want to drip, drop. Oh, come on. I was like, I'm over this song. Anyway, so they get back in the car and they're on their way. He got his entourage with him, and I'm about over the entourage thing too, but hey, to each his own. So he asked her, will she come back to his place? She's like, nah, I got a lot of recording time in the room. So she goes home, and some girl's like, T, is that you? Some white girl. And then she sits on her lap, and I'm like, oh, well, Tiana got a girlfriend. So anyway, they move on to Lucius. Lucius has Miss Boo Boo Kitty, as Cookie calls her, because I cannot think of her name, Anika, to come in, and guess who's in there? Anthony Hamilton. Who, I love me some Anthony Hamilton, y'all. So anyway, he is singing, and he gets down and he proposes to Anika with this. Ooh, that is a rock. My baby said, now that's a rock on her finger when we were watching it. So yes, and then she says yes, and then he tells her she can't wear her ring because we have to break it down to the families. Let's start off with your family. We'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, so Cookie and Jamal go on to this studio. They get to the studio, and Cookie's like, you sure you want to work here? And so somebody wants to come video. Anyway, so he's like, you sure you want to work here? And he's like, yeah, I got it. It's fine, whatever. So she knocks on the door. She tells the guy what she wants to happen. And then she tells them, hey, take care of him. My name is Cookie. If you don't know about me, you better ask about me. So basically, she's like, what's up? So you better take care of my son while he in this studio. All right. So Cookie's leaving, and she leaving now. The car rolls up. Guess who it is? It's the Fed girl. So they want her to testify. Come on. She's like, I told you I'll meet you at my apartment. You gonna get me killed. She's like, I'm gonna want to testify. Anyway, she ended up testifying, going to the court. And they're asking her all these questions. Then she found out that the guy that was shot was actually a federal agent. So she was like, "You really trying to get me killed?" So now she's like really, really on edge after she didn't testify and found out that this guy's a federal agent, and the guy that's in jail but still has connections is gonna be hot like fish grease. So we get back and they're in the conference room at Lucius's Empire. Not Lucius, is at Empire, and they're discussing Hakeem's video, and he's like, he need to reinvent himself. No offense, I don't want to be known as Lucius Lion's son anymore. I want to be the king. Andre's like, yeah, that's not nice and all, but that is like $1 million over budget. And he was like, Dad, you know, you put everything into me. I need to have this video. And he's like, okay, son, because that's his like, he think that's like his cash cow. That's the next him when Jamal is the next him, y'all. But we gonna get into Jamal later. Anyway, so they everybody leaves the room except him and Andre. He tells Andre, you know, you need to find the money for this video. I don't care about no doggone IPO. And if you can't do that for me, I don't know what you got this done. So Andre is irritated. And his wife is calling him down to her little place of business. I guess she does photo shoots or whatever. And he's like, I ain't got time for this. I got to undermine these people. And I got to find the money for this video. And I ain't got time. What do you want? And she was like, oh, I got a present for you. So Tiana's back there with her girl. They hugging, kissing, being all snuggly wuggly behind some clothes racks. And they take pictures and start their little undermining going on. Alright, so we get back and Cookie has testified and she's paranoid now, so she gets ready. No, let's go for it. So Audrey tells Lucius that he's found a way to pay for the video. He needs to feature another orders. They said, oh, okay, well, he was like, okay, well, let's feature Tiana because, you know, America loves them together. And he was like, well, you got to deal with her manager. And he was like, Cookie, yeah, your mama, you can handle it. You mean, you know, basically, he be pimping Andre, man. And Andre trying to come up. Andre is just not, he is not man enough to run this company because your wife pimp you, your daddy pimp you. Who else gonna pimp you? But anyway, moving on. Lucius is talking with Malik Yoba's character about the IPO. The IPO wants some kind of insurance policy. Then Lucius just know he can't pass because he has ALS. So he tells him that he has asked Anika to marry him. They're gonna talk to her family, and he gonna try to get her daddy basically to sign off on it. So then we move on to the video shoot. They got Hakeem on front of this green screen with some girl, and I'm just like, really? And his friends, his freeloading friends. I was like, oh, we supposed to be in Miami, but he was like, look, this great scheme, he's showing us how this working, and they like, oh, okay, cool. Freeloaders, they always want something. Yeah, you want to go to Miami, or you gonna pay to go to Miami? You know, plane tickets are kind of expensive. Food is expensive. All this stuff, y'all want to be riding, but he like his little entourage. Oh, that is really getting on my nerves. Boom. So the Jamal's in the studio, and he's laying down some lyrics. He doing his thing. I love Jamal's character. I love his voice, and it is great. So that is my favorite. So I'm a little partial to him. But anyway, he's in there, but he's having some trouble. So he calls Cookie. Cookie is trying to catch a taxi, and he's like, "You supposed to be here. You supposed to be helping me." And she's like, "Let me listen to this stuff on the phone. Come on with it." So he plays some. She's like, "Up, get rid of that talking. You might want to change up that beat. Okay, you got this. I gotta go. Bye." You know, so Cookie's on her way to do what she gotta do. They go back to the video shoot. That part, it's very interesting to me at this point. Andre then goes outside, calls his wife, tells her, go ahead and drop that. Make sure nobody can't trace that to you. Put it on all the sites that follows Hakeem. We got this, girl. We finna blow this up. So. Alright, so we go back, and by this time, everything has hit the fan, and the homeboys and the homegirls are looking at the video of Tiana and her female friend, and they were like, oh, he gonna flip when he see this, and he gonna flip when he see what he grab that phone. He's like, oh, this what's up. So he gotta ask Tiana, girl, what's up? What's up? Well, this how we do this? And she's like, what you dripping on? You know you got a side piece. And he was like, oh, you kissing on girls. That's what he said at first. And she was like, oh, would you be more happy if it was a dude? And he just kind of looked at her. She was like, wait, you got a side piece? So he named it. Homeboy was like, oh, I can got a side piece. They're like, yeah. I mean, dude, you know. Anyway, so Andre messy ass goes and says, decides he wants to set up Jamal at the studio. So he's like, oh, he wearing this and he doing that. I would have run up on his gay butt if I would. And with the raunchy crew that Hakeem run with, so they decide they won't go over there and bust up the studio. So they go over there to bust up the studio, and he said the wrong thing, and he puts it back to Hakeem. He's like, oh, I know you run with my little brother, and then a boy wants to kick them out. So he has to call Cookie. Cookie tell oh boy what's up, to get to him the people that he need. I was like, you can't run these brand new people and get this stuff finished, and you only got one night, homeboy. He's like, oh, I got this, I'm gonna get it done. So Hakeem, no. Jamal is on a roll, and Cookie is running things, even though she got a lot of things going on. Speaking of Cookie, she goes to see her sister, and she thinks that somebody, is out to get her. Can she hook him up with a connection? So they go see some boy, D-Ray's character, and he was like, I need it done, and he was like, I can get it done for you. And that's kind of where we are right now. Her mom is black. Her mom is bougie black. And she ain't, Anika's telling her that they gonna get married, blah blah. She's like, but he's a thug. He's beneath you, basically. Why? She's like, Mama, he's cheated on you before. What you gonna do when he cheat on you this time? And she was like, Mom, screw all that. That's my man. I'm gonna marry him. So Slick But Lucius is in there talking to Nika's dad. He's like, I'm gonna make her really happy. I love her, blah blah blah. Then he slides it on me that, hey, I need this paper signed because I have ALS. She's agreed to marry me. For ALS, I want to make sure she's taken care of. He's like, fool, do you know that's illegal? And he was like, but she stands to collect billions. That money talks and all that BS walks. Dad's like, oh, what you want me to do? Oh, she can't know about this, but yeah, I got you. So that's crazy. Jamal's back at the studio. Oh boy gets all the fresh new talent coming in. Jamal showing, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. They go ahead and hit that record, and that's how that goes. So they go back to the video shoot. Lucius is there drawing on some girl's back, and Hakeem shows up with Malik Yoba's character, and he's like, I can't do this with her, But he was like, dude, you have to be above this. You think your girl got a girlfriend? You got two girlfriends. Come on, dude. And so he gets her to do it. He gets him to do it, and the shoot is complete. Straight hotness. The video is actually pretty cool. Jamal is back at the studio. Cookie finally shows up. They listen to the song. He's like, oh, Cookie's like, okay, yeah, that's good, but hey, why are you underneath the music? You need to be above the music. Hey, dude, fix that. They play it, and yes, that song is, yeah, Cookie put her stank on it. So I like Cookie. Cookie got that going on. Lucius is a fool for letting her go, but hey. So we get to the end of this episode. So Jamal goes over to Hakeem's, and he's like, you sent somebody over there to shoot up my studio? And he's like, what you talking about? Because he really don't know. And he was like, you don't underestimate, he's like, basically he punched him. He told him don't underestimate him. He's just like, ugh. And then so Hakeem runs scared. Who does he call? Andre, Jamal just came over here ill because they shot up his studio. He was like, is Jamal hurt? And he was like, oh no, just one of his engineers got shot, but I need you to run me some money quick so I can drop this video before he drop his song. Andre feeling a little guilty because he thought them fools was not gonna go over there with no guns. They was just gonna come over there. He didn't think they would shoot anybody, so he feeling a little guilty. So, Hakeem sitting there consoling himself. Jamal sitting there listening to his song, just knowing he about to blow up. And Andre sitting up in the bed, kind of thinking about, dang, I didn't want him to get shot, but I gotta keep plotting. I gotta keep plotting. That's what I think is going on his head. But he just sitting up in the bed, looking around like a dum dum. Anyway, so Cookie's at home. She getting all set up. She got this knock on the door. She like, who is it? Nobody don't say nothing. Who is it? He's like, it's me. Lucius at the door. And he was like, I can't, she was like, what do you want? He's like, I came over to say thank you for getting Tiana back to the set. She's like, yeah, whatever. You didn't come over here for that. What do you want? He's like, well, I sent you a present earlier for our anniversary. And she was like, a present? And he was like, oh, look who forgot our anniversary. She was like, well, yeah, I guess I did. And then he got her to reminiscing, and she's like, oh, God, Lucius, you gotta go. Because she realized he put that rose on her doorstep. And she called her sister. She's like, I need you to pull it off. Her sister like, baby, I'm finna get it on. And it's too late for all that. Next thing you know, D-Ray's character is shooting down the car. So Cookie is in trouble. And that is the end of Empire. And that was a really good episode. Like I said, guys, I'm so sorry that it is a 2-week review instead of a 1-week review. I promise I will try not to do that any longer. But please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up. Bye.